We are back in Raft, we are back on our amazing, enormous ship, or soon going to be ship, right next to this island that we will explore, even though we have this guy right there. But first we need to address food. Oh, we are low on food. Water is not an issue. We have this water making thing that makes water automatically just from salt water and the sun. But food, I only have my emergency rations of things left. So what I want to do is summon a trader. He will give us new generic food items, but right before we do that, we will roll the intro. Our trader is a bit similar to this guy, but a lot more friendly. So let's start the summoning process. Some water, put it here. There we go, we have two traders right here. Now we engage them carefully, they're shy, and then... Good day, good sirs, I've noticed that you have some mighty fine goods here. Yes, I could read the sign. However, I also have some amazing goods No, this must be a misunderstanding. You have your goods. Yes, and I have my goods. No. Let's try that again. Your goods are your goods. Yes, I just said that. And until we decide to trade, my goods are... And just like that, we got us some 4 generic food items. Amazing stuff. Now it pains me to do so, but I think we have to make metal arrows. Last time we tried it with the stone arrows against the bird that for some reason tosses boulders, and that was just not possible. So maybe, how many should we make? 18? Is 18 enough? I feel like 18 should be enough. Our bow is already pretty much worn down, but I hope it'll be enough. And enough with the word enough. Let's, I guess let's sleep actually. Morning time, daytime. Battle time. Yeah, pufferfish time. Where did this guy come from? I heard him, but I couldn't see him. Stay on the other side. I need to go for the island. Yeah, you. What you gonna do, huh? Oh, I want there. I want to go there. Could you maybe speak in proper sentences? Maybe. Ah, he's right at us. Where is he? Got him? Oh, he got a stone? Evaded. This is good. If it keeps digging there, I will easily be able to hit him, is what I wanted to say. I missed 2 shots. Oh, I can get them back. Awesome. Not entirely sure if it is safe to run around here like crazy, but I think I shot the other arrow in this direction. I would really love to get it back. Yeah, I can't find it, but there is a boar. Okay, 1 foe at a time. Got it. Missed him. Arrow, no! This arrow is good for good. I really need to be more careful. Let's get them on our hotbar so we can see how many shots we have left. Okay, you bugger. Come here. Got him. Good shot. And another one. Oh! Hey! That's it! I am sorry, Mr. Bird. I really want my arrows back. But you... were way too much of a nuisance in order to let you... Oh, I feel really sorry now. I hope this was at least worth it and we get some decent stuff from this island. I feel sad. We wasted 9 arrows. I'm not sure. I will check in post how many times I had to hit him until he went actually down. And I don't even know if he respawns. Let's be quick about this. Oh, wow. Oh, a lot of dirt. Oh no, and this... Oh, why... I would love to get into farming with animals and everything so we don't have to kill them. Hey, here's water. Oh, that leads out. There's underwater dirt? I mean, that's not... Oh, I actually grab it like this. Is that dirt? No, it's clay. I'll take it anyways. I started a sentence there, didn't I? Oh, yes, right. I would love to get into farming, but for that, we need a bit of a bigger raft because I want the animals to be on the top of the ship, the top deck, is that how you say it? I think it is. And for that we need to build the top deck of the ship. In the second half of this video we will do a lot more building, but we're not there yet. This is not very safe, but it worked! I glitched my way along this side of this mountain, not complaining. Oh yes. My axe is about to be gone, but I hope I can get some. No, I couldn't. And I can't make another axe because I'm actually missing stone. I need food. I wanted to get some mango. Further up and further up. This is such a cool island. So cliffy and rocky and whatever the word might be in English, I love it. Zerklüftet is the word in German. So if you know what zerklüftet means in English, Feel free to let me know. I'd appreciate it. Ooh, this is you. Don't need that. We're already full. I can't believe it. The radio dish. Are we gonna let me know that these are the things that let you actually find these islands with our radio antenna system down there, which I'm not using. I'm just drifting along. This is so cool. You can see our way through the ocean. I'm not using that. I'm just drifting along because I want as much wood as possible, and the easiest way for me to get wood is just to, well, float in the ocean with all the nets that we have. Yes. No. Let's eat some berries so I can eat my... Oh, I want to eat the pineapple, not the seeds. Very good. Let's check out this guy. Oh, what is this? Are these something we can harvest or interact with? They are corals, aren't they? They don't have an icon, so I guess we can't do anything with them. Ah! Oh, you scared me again. Just wait till I can make a net launcher. Can't wait to tame the guy. Look at my raft. My raft is amazing. It's a ship. It's a ship. It's not a raft. And it's... Whoa, it's going up and down quite a lot there. Since we are so close to it, let's take a leap of faith. There is the pufferfish. Am I faster than him? There's the shark. Yeah, I'm faster than him. Okay, so we can empty out our inventory here. My fire is out. My fire is on. It's magic. I can do that. Fire out. Fire on. And it's nighttime already. I can't believe how quickly time has moved here. Wanted to investigate this little pond, but I don't think there's anything in here other than a few resources. Let's grab them. Why not? There's the boar. I would rather avoid him if I can. Oh. Right around the corner. What do you have for me? 2 bowls. Awesome. Oh, no. I said I wanted to avoid you. If you not heard me there. Yeah. Save me, water. Thank you, water. I'm going to go around this cliff and then I can approach him from behind. That's smart. His eloquence leaves me. Maybe it wasn't that smart after all. Now I'm stuck here. Great. Alright, back on land. You should be... No! My great plan was not so great. But at least now we know that there's nothing back here really, other than the boar. Oh no. That was not a smart jump, but he was right behind me there. Or was he not? Well, anyways, we're in the water now. I guess that's it for this island. This looks so cool in the dark. I love it. Let's make some more flippers. Yep, we're out of flippers again. Then I'll explore the underwater world and then we'll set off to gather more wood to do more building. You can have that.
But why?
No, not really. I don't mind it.
Why do you not mind it?
Feel free.
It's no fun if you don't mind it.
Not my problem. Such a bully. There we go. Flippers. There's one thing we could try before going down. Wait a second. Didn't I see somewhere an oxygen bottle? Yeah. For which we need another bottle of fresh water. No, not fresh water, just a plastic bottle, which is plastic and 4 goo. Let's invest the time. Dual smelting. Empty bottle. Research it. And we can learn the oxygen bottle and the binoculars. Now, what do we need for you? Yet another empty bottle and the rest is decent. Okay, so a lot more smelting for vine goo. Dual smelting time. Another empty bottle. And there we go, an oxygen bottle. It has durability. I was worried about that, but I will make the most of it. Let's see how much better we can swim and dive with this. Oxygen is... I'm not entirely sure. Well, I guess it's... Oh yeah, no.
Oh, I didn't see you
It's actually
there.
a big difference. Alright, let's take care of stinkers so we can explore here. The metal is so far down. I don't think you can see that. Maybe I'll include the clip where I actually swam down here. If I haven't, then this scene will be rather weird for you. Oh, look at all this metal. Our flippers and our oxygen tank are about gone. This is crazy, I haven't even surrounded the island yet. If you're wondering what the noise is and why my screen is flickering, I'm about to starve. I kinda lost track of my hungry situation there, but we should be able to make it to the raft. And on the way, just quickly grab some metal scrap. I mean, it's right here. There's no way we're gonna starve right in front of our raft, right? I cannot even sprint. Cooking some generic food. And we are fine. So let's lower the sail and get back into the sea. Up with the anchor. Joink. This ship is so amazing. I cannot wait to continue building. Well, I will continue building right now. I still cannot wait. Big problems. Big problems. So I've been doing this here, using the temporary tiles that we already had in place to put in some struts which are holding up some floors, because I expected if he broke these, then these would break, but the floors would stay. But that's not what's happening. He just broke a floor over there, but here I mean Stinker. Who else? Who else? And the floor tiles vanished with the thing he broke there. This is bad. That means in order to fill this, I need actual rows, which naturally I would want to be nets, which is crazy. Yeah, this is absolutely nuts. I need one of these struts every other row. I mean, maybe we can trick the system. Maybe I can do this, put a floor there and, well, we are out of wood, but have a floor, I can get up there. Have a floor there and there, because usually when he breaks these, the floors stay. It's something we have to investigate. If that does not work, I will have to have nets every other row. Nets, space, nets, space. And while that is crazy enough, I have to enforce them with metal. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11 times 1, 2, 3, 15. 11 times 15, 165 nets. Which means 165 metal to enforce them. I currently have 23. Oh my goodness. Oh, it just happened. I didn't see it. But yeah, he ate it. He ate the floor. The slanted slope. These things is gone. And with them, the floor. 165 nets. Wow! Now I do want nets not only because it's cool to have so many nets, but also I think they don't count towards what the motors count as your raft. If we would use floor tiles instead, we would need a crazy amount of motors, but I think these only count the actual floor tiles, not the nets. So yeah, this is my life now, and I am full. I think we can maybe cheat this system. I am here in my test world, and I want to try something. Let's make a bunch of floors here, which we will need in order to place down nets. And have floors on the other side of this as well. Now if I do my wedged floors here, and go out in both directions, then we can definitely have floors there and there. And these will stay, even if those guys break. Now, if we have a floor, no, this won't work. But what if we have half floor here and there? Half wall, I mean. Then we can have a floor here and there. This is some crooked construction here. Oh, okay, we're onto something here. Look at this. Now, what if I break this? Yes! Yes! Awesome! So one of these guys can support 3 outwards, roofs, whatever floors. This is promising. This looks very crooked, and I think it could actually even look cool if we pull it off throughout the whole raft. So this is gonna be our plan. Still a lot of resources, but a lot less metal to grind. Good news, bad news situation time. Good news, I am underwater. That's not really good news. Good news, I tried what we did in our testing world, and yes, it does work. We can make it work, and my plan was to go with these lines here across the raft and have them every other, not really every other row, but every 5 rows. But we will have to scrap that, because good news, it's way easier. We already have rows of nets going this direction, so why not use these? Then we only need 1 row of nets additionally in the center, from which we can branch out in both directions, and that will be enough to fill the next floor. This is so crazy. Also finally got this is very weird. Finally got the second sets of stairs here, so now we have 2. Did a bit of moving around of stuff down here. There's yet again another large island. I died. I officially died my first death in this game, because I hit escape, I went outside, and I thought the game would pause, but as you can clearly see, it does not. When I came back, the game was like, hey, you died, but don't worry, I saved right before you died. So when I jumped back into the game, my food was gone and my water was gone, and I was, yeah. What were you doing there? I was just dying over and over again, so we lost pretty much all our all our tools. Could make most of them again, and I already have let me get out of this water. This is so confusing. Already have a lot of scrap plastic metal. Not plastic. Scrap metal again. Look at the size of this thing. I will now finish the final row here in the center. Then I will gather all the materials I can and hopefully finish this whole entire floor. We will see how far I can get. That is it, the center row is done. It didn't even take that long. It is crazy with so many nets, so many resources you can gather quickly. The first half of it is done. This is a lot of time consuming, a lot of time. This consumes a lot of time, but man, is it exciting when you see it. This looks like so much, like it's so big. As I was saying, we're gonna have so much space. I'm so excited about it. I wanted to make a quick cut from all the work I'm doing here to try something out together. I just emptied all of these and they are filling up again. Look at this is just from me waiting out a storm so we could talk and I wouldn't have to yell. What I wanted to try together with you guys is combine these, make a closed up roof here, because I can only make wedged floors on this and this stays empty. Now in order to make anything there, I would either need a half floor here, which I cannot make, or a pillar, which I cannot make either, which I really don't understand. Why can't I make a pillar there? I can make one on this edge, why not on this here? So I thought maybe we bring in a temporary thing, which it doesn't let me do. Why? That is weird, why can't I? Let's quickly park the raft and check out what is happening there. Handbrake engaged. That is a long way down. And it's a long way back as well. I can't believe how long it takes me just to walk the length of this ship. I should breathe more. So what is going on here? Why can I not? It doesn't let me. Why is that? Is it because something is built on this? I can do this. And then I can do that. But if I do this, can I now put a... No. Still not. Okay, if that is not the answer, what if I remove one of these? Oh, this is gonna be painful. Okay, it's not too bad. Can I now make it? No. What if I remove the other one? Okay. Can I now make it? Yes. And I can put them back. All right. So this is how we have to do it. Because now I think, yeah, now we can make a floor there and there. And even though it's dark, I hope you can see that this connects it up. But this is my life now. Removing stuff, rebuilding stuff, gathering a lot more. Never mind the materials. They are just here. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy.
Delicious wood.
There's something about him. You just can't be mad at him, really. Now there's also the question, how are we going to match up this? Let's try it. And done. That was way easier than I thought it. I'll have to remove this again because I need to place a pillar. Have we appreciated how cool it feels to walk through these tunnel kind of things? I really like it. Oh, and the shark is happy too. Well, good for him. This is it. This is the last floor tile on this side. I know there's a large gap, but I'm not really sure what I want to do with this just yet. We will make it smaller, but we will most likely leave some of it open because I think it looks cool. This is all the space we have now. Let's have a look from the tip of the ship. Hey, that rhymes. I mean, come on. This is gonna be phenomenal. This looks so cool. I think I will even leave the center part where the wedges are. I will leave that on the other side too because it looks really cool. And now that we have so much space, it is really about time we make use of it. I think what we want to do are 2 large crop plots. Never tried these before. Yes, they do justice to their name. Here, look at this. This is where our motors are, and I think it is cool to leave the wheels out in the open like this, have some railings here, and maybe walls, maybe railings here. That'll depend on how we decide to continue with the ship. But now for the crop plots, where would we actually want them? I guess just around here is totally fine. Leave a bit of a gap between them. Align them kinda. Alrighty, they are huge. I want to plant some trees, hopefully. This way, we will get wood even faster. I would assume you totally need water. And I don't think that seagulls will go for that. Would seagulls eat saplings first? Island! Just the course, don't ram the island. This is cool, I'm excited for this. This looks bombastic from down here as well. But that will be all the building I will do for today. I have played for about 7 hours now, which is crazy. The longest playing session I have ever done. My buddy Mick, the well Hungarian, asked me if I wouldn't want to do live streams. We are still hitting this island of these grindy sessions, which is a great suggestion, Mick, but the problem is that I do them cut up in several sections. We are fine, we are clearing it. I don't just sit here for 7 hours straight and do grindy work. If I would do that, then yes, we could definitely do streams, and maybe I can find time for that eventually, but mostly it's an hour here, an hour there, and I use it to relax. I watch some videos, I watch YouTube, I watch some streams while I do it, and if I were making streams myself, then I would have to talk, I'd have to be entertaining. I could just I'm just slouching sometimes. I'm really using this to shark. Really using this as a relaxation, which is why this works for me. 7 hours of just gathering wood, placing down blocks. In this game, it works because it feels very relaxing for some reason. They have a great atmosphere going in this game. But with that, we will be out for today. I've done a bit more building after all. I finished the tip. It looks a bit like an arrowhead now. It looks really cool. And I think Stinker is going for another meal. Yeah. Let him have it. He deserves it. He's actually helping me with that a lot. We are about to approach another large island, and it is one with the face. Like, to me, that totally looks like a face. So I will park the raft here so we can do that next thing in the morning. In the next episode is what I wanted to say. I don't know why I went with morning there. Handbrake engaged. And with that, I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, and if you want to support the channel, you can hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more silly content like this, the breathing thing again, it's difficult to remember sometimes, you can hit the subscribe button. I really hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.